What's up, everybody? Just checking in with everybody. It's been a long time. Go send this video to YouTube. Let's see what we're gonna talk about tonight. I really want to talk about what happened with R. Kelly. Was that foul? What gave him man 30 years? What y'all think? What y'all think about R. Kelly getting that 30 years? It's not cool. The man is like 50 years old right now. What is he gonna do in 30 years? He ain't gonna make no more music, and he ain't gonna be too much of nothing by the time he get out. So hopefully he's appealing it. He definitely did wrong, but 30 years is not a good thing. Anyway, so talk to me. What y'all think? Give me some insight on what y'all feeling about it. Anyway, what's up, me, who, you? So what's going on out there? Was gonna do a story time tonight, but it got kind of late, so I'm gonna say that story for tomorrow. The story I was gonna talk about was my first visit in prison. First time I got a visitor, it was cool. She wasn't cool, but it was cool. But now, let me see. Might do a story time. Let me see how many people come up in there. We might get a story time out tonight. Story time about my first fight in prison. We're gonna do a story time about my first visit in prison. The young lady was cool. My cellie had hooked me up with his wife's daughter. As y'all know, if y'all been following me, I went to prison when I was 16, and it was a long road of fighting before I got out that motherfucker. I just saw a video though of these people in the cell slapping this dude. I don't understand that. Why would you videotape slapping some dude? Because they got vending machines in there, and she gonna go get you some snacks, chips, candies, cookies, burgers, chicken. Ain't no telling how long that stuff been in there. So you take rolling the dice and them machines when you doing that. You know what I'm saying? Eating those type of things out the prison vending machine. You know what I'm saying? But moving right along. So I'm writing this girl, and I'm writing her. Mind you, at this time, let's see, I went to prison when I was 16. I was a juvenile. I was certified as an adult. I started writing her, and I was like 19. 19. Yep, I was 19. So I'm writing this girl, and this my Cellie's wife's daughter. I'm writing her, and everything cool, you know what I'm saying? And I done sent her the visiting papers to get approved, and she just sent me some pictures and stuff. But just like, see, they didn't have all that technology that y'all have now on y'all phones and stuff. We're putting what y'all be doing, the filters. We got regular pictures in prison. They didn't have the filters and stuff. So she's sending me the pictures, but she taking them in such a way that at that time she was cool. She looked cool on the pictures, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't the greatest, but she was cool on the pictures, you know what I'm saying? So when she get approved on my visiting list, now I'm getting my little old jeans creased up and putting them inside of my bunk so they can stay nice and fresh and pressed, and putting a towel over it, you know what I'm saying? Because we all go out to the visiting room and we try to stay fresh. Got my brand new gear, my brand new tennis shoes. What's up, y'all? Uh, what? I can't see your name. Oh, we not, we're not. So anyway, so the day come finally. My Sally's wife is coming up, and she's gonna bring her daughter with her this time. She gonna be able to check me out to the visiting room, and she gonna check her husband out for the visiting room. So I'm cool with that. So I get dressed up and I'm waiting. They call him. For some reason they don't call me till like 20, 25 minutes later, even though they rolled up to the prison together. And I'm like, dang man, they still ain't call me. And finally they told me, yeah, you got to visit. You know what I'm saying? So I go hop skipping to the visiting room and everything cool. So I'm go out there to the visiting room, And it's just like Marcelli had told me, visiting was cool, you know what I'm saying? A lot of beautiful women out there, a lot of different kind of women out there, you know what I'm saying? Because it's prison, you know what I'm saying? And some of them dudes is telling the women what they want to hear to get them up there to see them in the visiting room. And some of them dudes is sincere in what they doing. Some of them dudes was with some of them women before they came to prison, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, and I got a bunch of time. Remember, I'm sentenced to death inside the prison. So my visiting experience is gonna be a little different than one of the men that is going home. I look like Mike Tyson. Is that right? A couple of people that told me that, and some people that told me about another dude that used to have a show like 2 years ago. I forgot his name, but he was some type of superhero, black superhero or something like that. I can't remember his name right now, but somebody told me that. Anyway, so they called me for the visit. And I go out to this visiting room, man, and I got to tell you, I seen some beautiful women out there. And not just because I was incarcerated, but the women was coming up there dressed to kill, you know what I'm saying? Because they know they're going to see a lot of guys that's in prison, they've been to prison, and they going to see that's been in prison, and they know what the business is, you know what I'm saying, up there with the brothers. So we doing our thing. I go out to the visiting room. When you initially get out to your visiting room, you want to go out there and you hug and kiss your visitor. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, this is my first time seeing this girl in person. This is my Sally's wife's daughter. And I'm like, man, I walk up to the table. She jump up. You know what I'm saying? He like, my Sally look and say, hey, man, it took you a long time to get out here. It took you a long time to get out there to the visiting room. He had been out there 30 minutes. And I don't know what that was about. Thanks for joining, Level Hall. So we get out to the visiting room. And I get ready to hug her. She stand up. First of all, because, technology wasn't like it is now, you know what I'm saying? But she still got me. She stand up, and she is not no beauty queen. But I'm appreciative of her. I'm very appreciative of her for even taking the time to come see me because I'm sentenced to death inside the prison. And it's like, who else is gonna come see me? You know what I'm saying? So she's giving me that chance. She's giving me that opportunity. And so she's not attractive. Uh but I'm appreciative of her coming to see me. But I gotta tell y'all, comparing her to them other women out there versus who I was seeing, it was becoming a situation just looking at her. I was like, God, hey, you know what I'm saying? And mind you, I was a child turning into a man inside of prison. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, wow. So we kick it. And I sit down with her, you know what I'm saying? And we conversing. And then this is one red flag that she's not going to be somebody that I could continue to write in prison. I'm sitting down at the table, all the other tables that I'm looking at, they got quarters, the limit that you could have. Sometimes it's 50, sometimes it's $100 in quarters that you can have out there because you're gonna be out there for some hours. Uh, and when you're gonna be out there for some hours, you need the quarters so you can eat. She had about $3 in quarters out there for me. $3. And I'm like, what the hell am I gonna do with $3? Now I got to make a decision if I'm gonna have candy bars or sodas. Candy bars or sodas out there. Because she only bought about $3. So her mother and then my celly peeped the situation, and he have his wife get up and come to the table and be like, boom, dropped a whole bunch of quarters on her and told her, girl, get up, go get him something to drink, something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Because this is also her first time having visiting somebody in prison. So she get up to go get me some stuff and come back and sit down. That is trying to go come into the live too. I don't really know who you is and stuff. 20 years. I was in prison 20 years. Prison experience uh, from the perspective of being tough and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's tough in prison because there's no guns. You know what I'm saying? The knife is the equalizer inside the prison. So there's no one tougher than the next one, you know what I'm saying? Because if they not tougher, then they'll rat pack you in there. So it's not about being tough. It's about being smart. It's about making good decisions versus bad decisions. And me personally, what helped me survive in there for 20 years, uh, number one, God. God has helped me and saved me. And I always look at things from a biblical standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Because you can go to the Bible and you can basically find somebody that's your enemy and how they acting towards you. You can definitely find that same scenario inside the Bible and come to a decision that you need to make on how to further address the situation, whether it be trying to rationalize with them. And the first thing you want to do is try to rationalize with them, you know what I'm saying? And resolve the situation, because you should have more important things to do than continue on with violence, because everybody's angry in prison. I was angry in prison. And there's no stopping that, because depending upon the time you got, you're gonna be angry and angry 24/7 every day. That's what it is. That's how it go, and that's what it is. Um, but anyway, back to my little old visitor. So when the wife come over and give us the quarters, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy. I get to eat me a couple of burgers. I get to eat me a couple of drink me a couple of sodas and eat me some chips. You know what I'm saying? And I'm having a good visit, so it's cool. You know what I'm saying? And when it's time to go, everybody hugging and kissing, and they sad that they gotta go. You know what I'm saying? And everybody looking at me, and I'm looking at them, and I'm looking at her. She looking at me. You know what I'm saying? She trying to, happy to see me. State, state, supermax, state prison. Federal prison don't really. I don't think they sentence juveniles like that. I don't think they send juveniles to prison like that, like state do. State was quick to do it, certified. Matter of fact, I didn't even get certified because when you have capital crimes, you're not gonna get certified. It's just automatically on the books. Although I did, by fighting my case, I changed the laws for sentencing of juveniles, and I had fought it all the way up to the U.S. Supreme Court. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm on the books, and as I do more lives or go on my YouTube channel, I'm gonna start pulling out some of that stuff to try to help some youth. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what I'm targeting. I'm targeting the youth to try to cut it off where they don't end up in the same situation. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I got like 10 videos that I haven't put on YouTube, nor TikTok, nor Instagram, or nothing like that, because I had to get it together on some things that I was going through in my personal life out here anyway, and learning how to edit and add things to my videos and stuff like these other guys be doing and stuff. But once again, my objective and my perspective on it's not to portray no role like I was a bad person in prison, I was the toughest and all that other stuff, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm just gonna speak the facts and the truth and what's real, you know what I'm saying? And to try to help someone who is also that's been incarcerated as a juvenile, and hopefully I get some interviews done and probably talk to a couple of do some interviews with some females and ask them how they feel with talking and dealing with a guy who's been in prison. You know what I'm saying? Different things like that. That's my angle. That's my perspective. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna always come on here and I let everybody know I'm appreciative for letting me speak. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm gonna come with every time. I'm gonna come on and speak more and more as I get comfortable with the camera. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so I let her left off that. Oh yeah, we was getting ready to leave the visiting room. So I hug and kiss her and leaving out, and a couple of the women was like, uh, "Oh baby, who is that you seeing you? Who is that you seeing?" Kind of saying things, you know what I'm saying, about my visitor that wasn't too cool, you know what I'm saying, and talking about plugging me in with some other woman, you know what I'm saying, to come up there and see me so I can get a visit with some other woman, you know what I'm saying. But I was cool with her because she gave me an opportunity to have a visit, you know what I'm saying, and I was cool with that, and I was blessed. That was a blessing, anyway. But so we continue to correspond, you know what I'm saying, and try to grow whatever you can, type of grow in a prison relationship, you know what I'm saying? And I'll get more into that, probably on my next video. Cause I don't want to stay on TikTok too long, because when I said the wrong thing, they gonna ban it or take it off. My main objective is just to get people on here, and then they go check out my YouTube, and they can get a better understanding of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely appreciate you, Forbidden, Mr. Forbidden, and everybody who stopped in. You know what I'm saying? Definitely appreciate it. I'm gonna start coming on more, giving more insight into it. You know what I'm saying? I had a bunch of things going on, and I ended up just I stopped at like 17 videos on YouTube, so many on TikTok. But I'm gonna start posting more. Got a couple of things on track because I really want to get it out there and start helping some kids out. Some kids that might want to watch this and they can understand that they ain't got to go down the same path. And even though I was sentenced to die in there, boom, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And how I got here on this journey, I'm gonna try to share it. You know what I'm saying? And get it out there and get some understanding of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? With the prison system, the lawyers, the judges, and things of that nature, because I fought the system all the way from the bottom to the top, from the state to the federal to the U.S. Supreme Court. So people don't know what someone been through just by looking at them. You know what I'm saying? And they don't know uh, how hard it is. You know what I'm saying? On especially a black man, because I went live on this a guy page who helped me get my followers up on TikTok, and I thought I was ready for something like that, but I really wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not really healed 100% from my incarceration up to 20 years. Sometimes it feel like it's over, but there's not a night that go by that I don't continuously remember being in Supermax and being woke up with gunshots. Because in Supermax they shoot uh, buckshots on the door when it's a fight. They shoot the buckshots on the tier, and you wake up with that stuff. So sometimes, that's definitely that stuff still affects me, definitely. And I thought I was past all that because I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm working and living life. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's rich. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing like everybody else out here. I'm working. That's all I can do. But yeah, that's for the most part. And I still have everyday life problems like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm a normal human being. Um, would I say that I'm stronger? Would I say that I'm stronger since I did all that time? Well, most definitely, but I still become affected by certain things. You know what I'm saying? Out here, just like everybody else. But my objective is once again to help people. And see what comes, what it may. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for no handouts, and I'm not looking for no one to feel sorry for me or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to put it out there, and hopefully it helps somebody else. But I'm gonna get off this live right now. I don't want to cut it too long because I want to send it to YouTube because everybody been hitting me up, asking me what's going on, why I haven't put a video out on YouTube. And this is why, because I had other stuff I had to take care of. You know what I'm saying? Basic life stuff. I'm gonna start putting it out there, but I just want to talk about my first visit in prison, and I'm gonna get more into that in another story. You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely enjoyed the visit, and I appreciated her at the time, but she turned out to be a snake. She was exactly what she looked like. She was. She was a snake, and she somewhat hindered my fight for my freedom. You know what I'm saying? By certain decisions that she made and things that I needed her to do.